Greatest feeling in the world, being on top of the mountain, being here with the guys that we did it with the coaches we did it with, through all the adversity. There's nothing I can say that can really explain how I'm feeling right now. Being at the top with my brothers and my teammates is it's the best feeling in the world.
How great was that second half? How great was that second half offensively?
It felt pretty good. Obviously, there were a few plays, probably looking at it, that we won back, but we were rolling as an offense. We went into that halftime and came out with a different mentality and a lot of confidence.
Travis, what did you say to your brother in the hug with the confetti?
There's nothing you can really say to a loved one in a situation like that. You know, you joke around all the time and say that you want to be your brother in the biggest stage ever, but it's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling, and that team had great leadership, great coaches. Obviously, it came down to the end, and we got all the respect in the world for those Eagles, man. But there's nothing really I could say to him other than I love him, and he played a hell of a year, a hell of a season.
Travis, both your Super Bowl wins have been epic games and epic comebacks. Obviously, you're just trying to get a ring, but does that add something extra special to it?
There's one thing about getting your first one, and it's a whole nother feeling. It's a whole nother feeling to get two. I wanted this one more than I ever wanted a game ever in my life. And you know, the guys in this locker room, the teammates that I have, they felt the same way. The biggest difference is it solidifies your greatness. You didn't get lucky once. It wasn't just you know, beginner's luck or however you guys want to call it. You know, this is we took it 2 years in a row, or not 2 years in a row, but 2 out of 4. There you go.
Do you consider this a dynasty?
You can call it a dynasty. You can call it whatever you want. All I know is that we're coming back next year with our heart and the right mindset on trying to get another one. I can tell you that right now.
Travis, how does that fit into your mindset with Andy, and what you feel for him and this achievement for him?
For him going up against his old team, man, we wanted to get this so bad for him. His legacy in Philly will live on forever. I know that city loves him. I know that organization loves him. But, you know, ever since he's been here in Kansas City, I've seen it firsthand, him pour his heart and his mind and his soul into this organization, into this team, and lead a group of men. And you can call it what you want. That didn't happen in Philly. It happened right here in Kansas City, and there's a lot of pride knowing that he's had success in 2 different organizations, but this was the better one.
And your love for him, is that pretty fair to say, is off the charts?
Man, I'll tell you what, I'll do anything for that guy. Absolutely anything.
Travis, how tough is Patrick Mahomes just out there today competing?
Toughest son of a gun you ever met, man. That Texas gunslinger ain't gonna let nothing get in the way.
Travis, you're on 9 consecutive playoff games with 70+ yards receiving games. Do you consider yourself one of the greatest players?
I consider myself a very valuable weapon to the Kansas City Chiefs, and I put a lot of pride and a lot of honor making those plays for this organization and my teammates, man.
Can you talk about the defense, the job that they did, especially Bolton cutting up that scoop and score?
It is. That's what really kept us in this game and propelled us and gave us a chance as an offense to be able to go out there in the second half and perform. Our defense, Coach Spags and Frank Clark, Chris Jones, Bolton, you name it, man. The guys played their tail off. That rookie secondary, all the young guys that we had stepped up big when we needed it most, and strained to finish when we needed it most. And that's what you saw out there was a lot of guys playing for each other.
Travis, what about Andy said at halftime? You guys go into 7 points on offense in the first half, and then 24 points.
Let's go be ourselves. Let's go out there and be ourselves. Play with a little more fire. That was essentially the end of the discussion right there. It was just play with more fire for the guy next to you. It's never a battle of want. Everybody wants it, man. It's the ones that can bring the energy and bring the focus to be able to finish, and that's what you saw out of us today.
Was that Andy who was saying that?
It was everybody. Everybody was in on that.
What about Andy's demeanor and the way he leads? What is it? How he's
He's the ultimate challenger. He can relate to you and bring the best out of you. I wish it was easier said than, and I wish I could explain it, but that's what makes him the greatest.
One of the greatest tight ends in NFL history, Travis Kelce, Cleveland's own, Lige. That's my guy. Cleveland's own. So is his brother. That's those guys are great. Representing Cleveland well. Travis Kelce represent Kansas City well. Caught a touchdown in this game. Passes another legend both going to be in the Hall of Fame. Rob Gronkowski, 16 touchdowns, most all time by a tight end. Look at this. Tight ends to lead a Super Bowl winning team in receiving yards twice. I mean, that's a legend right there.
Top 2 in that category.
Yeah. You know who else is a legend? Patrick Mahomes. I mean, my gosh, that connection. Look, that right now, that's the Brady Gronk right now. That's on pace.
Oh, for sure.
We are watching greatness right before our eyes in Kansas City.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.